Nung napanood ko siya sa television, she presented it, if I'm not mistaken, sa GNA. Pinakita niya isang kwarto yung certificate of deposit of gold. Binasa ni nung host. Sabi niya, ito, genuine ito. Sabi niya, genuine, lahat yan genuine. So, why don't you inquire from her para magkaroon ng development yung figure. Dahil wala naman denial eh. Wala rin admission.
Kung granting, totoo nga meron silang 7,000 tons ng ginto. Hindi man niya inaamin na ninakaw yan eh. At maaaring hindi nga ninakaw.
In fairness to her,
ano ang kaso nun?
in fairness to her, sinabi niya, hindi namin ninakaw yan. Yan talagang, yan ang hilig ng dating Pangulo. Mag-ipon ng gold bar. Binata pa yan, nag-iipon na ng gold bar yan. Nung nagpakasal kami, marami ng gold bars yan. Ano ba naman? 20 years kami in power. Marami na kami nabili. Marami na kami nabili. Eh, dumami. Nag-comment ako. Sabi ko, yung gold bars yun, yung 7,000 tons, mas marami yan sa Fort Knox. Dahil Fort Knox, 4,800 tons lang. 4,800 tons ang kanilang total deposit. Tayo, 7,000 pala. Eh, sabi nga niya eh, I can help the government pay for the foreign debt. Papasukin lang yung ginto. Kaya she needs, according to her, government approval and support para yung gold bars ma-recover. At this point, I would really agree. Let's do everything we can to recover the gold bars.
Yung pagtitrade mo ng gold, hindi naman talagang gold bar yung hawak mo. These are certificates na tinitrade mo. Hindi ito yung physical appearance or physical state ng gold bar. Yun ang pagkalam ko. Because I remember a long time ago, si Mrs. Marcos showed us, I was with some friends, she showed us yung gold certificates. Masyado makapal. Of course, mga Xerox yung nakita namin. So I could not actually make a conclusion at that time kung talagang authentic yun. But she showed us that. Sabi niya, hindi pa nga presidente, wala pa nga sa gobyerno, nagtitrade na ng gold si dating President Marcos.
Umahad lang ang isang superpower, hindi namin may kalaw ang gold na nakadeposito sa maraming lugar sa buong mundo. Ano ho ba estimate nyo sa gold na yan? Well, something like 7,000 tons.
The property of the Marcoses has been brought into a blind trust. And not a 2020 blind trust either. It's a real blind trust. And we don't know exactly how that blind trust operates the property. The only property that we have control of are two or three houses. One in the province of Ilocos Norte, no, two. Two in the province of Leyte, and one in Manila, 5. Then the schooling for the children, up to possibly a doctorate. Beyond that, all income goes into the Marcos Foundation, which is the foundation that embraces all property.
But the most urgent reason I was looking forward to my coming to this hearing of the Philippine Senate is to seek your help, honorable senators, to help me implement the last will and testament of the late President Marcos to enlist assets in the hands of trustees, to implement the Marcos Humanitarian Foundation so that we can help the country in our economic crisis and help the Filipino people in their agony and suffering.
Sa panayam noong 2013 ni Mel Chanco kay Imelda Marcos, ang dating unang ginang mismo ang nagpakita ng kwartong punong-puno ng dokumento kaugnay sa isa sa mga naipanalo nilang kaso noong 1990s sa New York.
You're entering the documents of the trial of the century.
Oh!
Here, 170 banks that Marcos deposited money on. These are the 350,000 documents used against me. Now, all of that, all the mines, all the banks of the world, 170 banks of the world, Now I have the bill of lading. And these are all U.S. government exhibit. All of this. Just to show you the bill of lading. How much is
$240 million. Oh my goodness. Is it million? Billion?
billion?
Billion? 240 billion?
Only one shipment. And these are plenty of shipments. And then 5 sketches. Those shipments, we started them, all of this. Meralco. 2,900 hectares, that greenfields, Alabang, that's all ours. I was going to build a satellite city for the poor. So, no, we are not the thieves. These are the people.
Mrs. Marcos, if we go by all of these, you are rich beyond compare.
No, this will save the world.
The world.
The world. This is the reason why I want to survive. And it's not for me anymore.
So, Mrs. Marcos, are you saying you're open to giving some or an amount of this one to the country, to the Filipinos?
Not only the Philippines, but the world.
So, what are you waiting for before you can attain your intention?
With this now, we are tied our hands. With the whole press saying we are magnanakaw. We are the magnanakaw. Kami ang ninakawan. We are the one who took it. Marcos suffered so much for this.
Ang naging depensa raw ni Imelda para maipanalo ang kaso, bago pa man raw naging presidente si Ferdinand, may mga ipong ginto na raw ito na lumaki ng lumaki ang halaga paglipas ng panahon.
When we started, it was $32 and then $35.
An ounce of gold. She's talking of gold.
Now, it's 1,300, 400, 500, 600, 800, naging iba-iba eh.
Iba-iba.
Ounce yan. And we are sitting on gold. You know, I won my case in New York on my 60th birthday.
I know, I was there. I covered you. And then you had a small party in that small Filipino pub.
Yeah.
You know, after the court, everybody went to that small Filipino pub. Punong-puno ng tao. Hindi ka makahinga. Kasi chest to chest na ang dami ng tao dun sa...
Nagkaroon ako ng
I
fun
remember.
Imagine, alone, widowed, orphan, first lady of a third country, winning the case of the century. Without a penny, I did not have one piece of document or one witness. I could not afford any of them.
Pero naghanda na ba kayo at that time, ma'am? May pinaghandaan na ho ba kayo? Na kung sakasakali, ako hindi ma-convict ako, were there already, wala?
I am resigned to whatever the Lord has planned for me. Anyway, I have always followed whatever they say about the good, the true, and the beautiful, and that is God being that is God made real. So I followed that path, and if you're in that path, you're in the path of God and the truth. Nobody can touch you. Can you imagine? I have now 986 cases, and all of them I won. And this case are not filed by individuals. They are filed by government, superpowers. And I have about 10 more, but I'm not afraid. I'm at peace with the truth. O simpleng arithmetic.
Opo.
Ang total budget ni Corazon Aquino was double that of Marcos in 20 years. Yung 20 years ni Marcos sa pagka-presidente, tingnan ninyo sa yearbook ng ating National Statistic Office. Makikita ninyo ang budget ni Marcos ang 20 years, 486,273. Si Cory, in 6 years, more than double, 1,077,895 trillion. More than double. Sa arithmetic lang, paano magnanako si Marcos ng ganyan pera? Samantalang 20 years, at alam naman ninyo, nung naging presidente si Marcos, walang lahat. Wala tayong bigas. nagpilipilang tao ng bigas. Tapos, later on, nag-export tayo.
Paano nanakaw? Ni gold, walang gold ang central bank noon. Paano magnanakaw sa walang pagnanakawan?
We never spent government funds for our personal purposes. If we did, we replaced them immediately. I may have committed many sins in my life, but stealing money from the people and from the government is not one of them.